What you're about to see is a short demonstration of a Martin Home Exteriors residing project. We use this presentation not only to train our own installation crews, but to show you what your siding project may look like and, most importantly, how we prepare the walls for the new siding. We start by removing the trim around windows and doors. Next, we determine how much of the T111 needs to be removed. We do this with a hammer claw test. We take the claw of the hammer and hit the T111. If it sinks into the wood, that area needs to be replaced. If the hammer bounces, that's an indication the wood is still in good condition. There's no standard amount that we cut off, and some may be left behind. Sometimes there won't be any wood to remove. Sometimes it will be the entire wall. After we remove the bad T111, we install 2x4 wood blocking between the existing studs. The blocking is important to maintain the structural integrity of the house. We then install new sheeting, nailing 8D galvanized nails 6 inches around the perimeter, up and down every stud, the bottom of the old T111, and the bottom of the new sheeting. We do this to meet current building code requirements. Now that the wall is prepped, it is ready for our triple-layer waterproofing system. Step 1 of this system is to waterproof around all windows and doors with a single layer of peel and stick flashing. We install the flashing on the bottom of the windows and doors, and then move to the sides, and finish at the tops, allowing for positive overlap. Next, we install our weather-resistant barrier. We use Hardie wrap, which is a material engineered for our climate. This wrap is installed over the entire elevation. We install the moisture barrier with nails placed to identify studs, so we know where to properly nail the siding. The wrap is overlapped around the corners and terminated on top of the first layer of peel and stick flashing around windows and doors. We also apply an aluminum flashing at the bottom to prevent water from splashing up behind the siding. Next, we install a final layer of peel and stick flashing on top of the Hardie wrap around the windows and doors. Again, we use the same layout procedure as we used earlier to create positive overlap. Once the waterproofing system is installed, the walls are ready for trim and siding. We install our corner posts and window trim first. For both, we use a 5/4 by 4 inch trim, nailed with 2 stainless steel finish nails every 24 inches. When we install our window trim, we place the bottom trim first. This piece will be the width of the window. Next will be the 2 side pieces. The third piece is the header, which extends all the way across the top of the window and the top of the side trim. With these steps, any moisture that may get in the corners will have a way to drain out, rather than sit in the corners causing rot. After the header trim is installed, we install a piece of Z-flashing on top for additional waterproofing. We also put another layer of peel and stick flashing over the top leg of the Z-flashing. Now we're ready to install the James Hardie lap siding. There are some important features that we want to point out. First, we terminate all planks on a stud, which we identified earlier with the nails on our moisture barrier. All Hardie planks must be ended on a stud and be nailed with a non-corrosive fastener. We end them every 2 studs to leave 32 inches in between, creating a staggered pattern. All planks are nailed with non-corrosive nails into studs. The nails are placed 3/4 to 1 inch down from the top of each plank in accordance with manufacturer's specifications so that they can withstand hurricane force winds. Instead of caulking the field joints, we install joint flashing behind the lap siding, according to James Hardie's installation instructions. No caulking will be applied in the field joints, but it will be applied at the corner and window trim and other spots as needed. If needed, we place a small finish nail in the bottom corners of the butt joints. This is what we call aesthetic pin backing because it tightens up the corners, making the siding look more aesthetically pleasing. While every house is different, mechanical boxes such as telephone and cable boxes will be loosened from the wall. The siding will be installed behind them, and then they're reattached. The main electrical box we leave in place and install the siding to the box, caulking around it for waterproofing. Finally, we finish your home by painting it with 2 layers of Sherwin-Williams Super Paint. Before we begin painting, we will pressure wash, prep, and caulk your house. Thank you for your time. In recap, Martin Home Exteriors will investigate for bad wood and replace as needed. We never go over bad wood. We waterproof your entire building envelope with our triple-layer waterproofing system. We install all James Hardie building products to the manufacturer's specifications and Florida building code. Finally, we finish by caulking and painting your home. We hope you enjoyed this presentation and look forward to working with you.